Hello. I thought maybe we do a little Sunday vlog because David is working a strange shift, so Sunday is just me. It's 5:55 in the morning. I came back to bed. He left for work about 20 minutes ago. So, I have coffee and yarn, but I'm going to stay in bed for coffee and yarn. I have finished today's repeat on my Ansadora for my barista. The lighting's weird currently. It's not this yellow in real life. She told me her favorite colors are pink and purple, so we're going with all of the pinks that I had scraps of and purple. And it is now about 7, so it's time for second coffee and to let a small dog get up and have his breakfast. Hi. Yeah. Oh, good morning. Good morning. You ready for breakfast time? Yeah. Oh, there you go. Ready for breakfast? You want to breakfast time? Let's get it. So, if David has to work on a weekend day, I tend to treat the morning, a lot like I would a normal work day. So, he takes Phileas out before he goes, and we make sure we make coffee, and then I feed Phileas. Oh, such a good boy. Okay, wait. Okay, Manja. Good boy. A big part of my morning routine is trying to make sure that I'm set up for my day. So, doing my supplements, making sure that I have water mixed up with electrolytes, drinking lots of coffee. And then I needed to listen to my book for Monday Book Club. So I worked on my sock. Normally, my sock knitting is like my commuting knitting, my during the week knitting, but I was behind, so I wanted to catch up. Phileas spends most of the time taking naps in various places. He was very sleepy puppy. I try to stay as chill as possible on Sunday because my exhaustion during the work week is really high. But before it got too hot, I did want to do a little bit of outdoor chores. We've been working on cleaning off the surfaces underneath the decking because the tree drops a lot of debris. It's now 11. I'm in a bad mood. Do I want to explain this? So, I went to clean out one of our garden beds because the chipmunks and squirrels have let us get a little bit of a spring garden and then decimated everything, and everything is super sad and ragged and needs to go. So I went to do that and noticed that yet again, for the umpteenth time since I discovered they had done this at the end of May, sometime when we were on vacation, the utility company has come into our yard, which does contain the easement for the utilities, and marked the utilities. However, they have done it with paint again. So they've painted over my hardscaping, they've painted over my plants, they have put giant yellow arrows in my yard, which exactly line up with the line of bright yellow flags they put in my yard days ago. They have been marking my yard for utilities multiple times a week for the last 2.5 months. And I think what they're marking for is my poor neighbor. His fiber line was chewed through. The fiber company came out and laid a new line in, but they did not bury it. And subsequently, I believe that they've decided it's too hard to bury it because there's, not very much room and it's tight and they can't drive their giant ditch witch in, so they're just not going to do it. So they just loop it back, and then somebody comes out and marks the utilities, and then somebody from AT&T comes and doesn't bury the fiber, and then they leave, and then somebody comes and marks the utilities, and then somebody from AT&T comes and they don't bury the fiber and they leave. And this just keeps going on, and I'm so over it. So I'm angry. This was a nice relaxing day. And then I decided to do chores, and now I'm mad. So, I'm gonna make myself a latte. I'm going to take a break and knit away from everyone and everything and just try to return to reasonable, restful human. My dog is so passed out that he didn't even wake up when I came downstairs, so he'll be fine. Yeah, it's latte time. Because David is home during some weekdays at the moment, it has changed my robot vacuum schedule. So I try to make sure that that is getting caught up on Sundays, and the dog and the robot vacuum cannot be in the same space at the same time. And then I wanted to make sure that I was feeding myself, so prepping some food, getting things put away out of the dishwasher, just doing some general cleanup. I have so many new videos to watch. Look at all those blue dots. It's very exciting. We are having lunch, by which I mean I am having lunch, and somebody else is on Neighborhood Watch. So yeah, time to eat my protein bowl, finish watching the Crayabea I started yesterday morning, and maybe finish the ribbing on this sleeve. Yeah. Hi. Do you want lap? And knuffle? Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah. Working on things like knitting projects does help keep me from getting sucked into the urge to do more physically demanding things like chores or all day chores on Sunday so I can go into the work week as rested as possible. Phileas takes a lot of naps, jealous. Um, and I do some journaling. I maybe mess around with some other crafty things that I want to do. I'm working on figuring out some bath products to DIY. And when we ordered our meal prep for this week, we thought that David might be traveling. So we ordered fewer meals in case he was not around. And then he didn't end up traveling. Yay! Which is really good. But then we were short on meal prep. So David picked up takeout for us so that we had dinner. Hello. It is me from the future. This is Monday, Rebecca. So I didn't really do any sort of wrap up of the Sunday vlog or anything. One, because David got home really late, picked up takeout for us. We had dinner and chilled a little bit. The evening was pretty much gone. And then we went to bed. And then we both realized that we felt horrible. So we can only surmise that we acquired some sort of food poisoning adjacent situation, because we both felt similarly horrible. And that ruined our night. Couldn't sleep, was up quite a bit, feeling sick. So both of us sleep shattered, a lot of not feeling well, nausea, all of the things. So I took a slow morning. It's like, if I have to go to work, I'll go super late. Because I had one meeting with somebody on the West Coast. It's a very important meeting. This person's very busy. I need information from them to continue working on the project that I'm doing. So I was like, please, if you have any space in your schedule to move this, can we move it? If not, I will drag myself to work. So they just got back to me, and very, very nice. They have been able to relocate the meeting. So I'm officially staying home. But yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. I have managed to eat food a little, so I've set myself up with some sneaky snacks. I've had a little bit of In-N-Out napping this morning. Gonna try some coffee. I mean, I had coffee already today, and that worked fine, which I was like, okay, if we can handle the coffee, that's a pretty good sign. But I just am really tired, and it's gonna be a little bit of a knitting day. And yeah, we won't be messing with those leftovers, just in case. But anyway, I hope the Sunday vlog was a fun little half an hour, 20-minute, I don't know what it'll end up being when I edit it, vlog. I've missed vlogging, and I'm trying to wait till Vlogtober, but also I'm like, I have a Sunday, let's do one. So I hope that you enjoyed it. It was nice for me to feel like I had companionship during my alone day, while also not having to leave my house, which was a huge perk for me. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep resting, and yeah, I guess I should start saying the like and subscribe things. Push all the positive buttons if you have positive feelings. If you don't, then don't feel the need to push any negative buttons. You can just quietly go. There is another area of the internet where you can find things that you will enjoy. And if I'm not that for you, great. I'm not that for most people. Pretty confident on that one. So yeah, just go find your internet space and your internet friends, and I will stay over here in my tiny little sliver. And yeah, but if you are here to stay, I'm glad to have you, and I appreciate you, and I will talk to you later.